Jack? Gwen?
Second.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Okay,
Now,
we're back in
Need to
public session.
need to authorize those ordinances.
Is there a second to that?
Second.
Second by Gwen. Any discussion? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Opposed, same sign. Okay, thank you. Would the clerk read draft number 2024-61 in title only?
Draft 2024-61, a resolution declaring the intent to appropriate property interests for the East Main Street Improvement Project and declaring an emergency.
Move suspension.
Second.
Please call the roll for suspension.
Mr. Amrine?
Yes.
Ms. Selko?
Yes.
Mr. Clapper?
Yes.
Mr. De Leon?
Yes.
Mr. Hook?
Yes.
Ms. Rosenberg?
Yes.
Ms. Schaefer-Bish?
Yes.
And Mr. Turner.
Yes.
Move adoption.
Second.
Second by Gwen. Is there any discussion on adopting this ordinance? Seeing none, please call the roll for adoption.
Mr. Amrine?
Yes.
Ms. Selko?
Yes.
Mr. Clapper?
Yes.
Mr. De Leon?
Yes.
Mr. Hook?
Yes.
Ms. Rosenberg?
Yes.
Ms. Schaefer-Bish?
Yes.
Mr. Turner.
Yes.
Ordinance 2024-61 passes.
Okay, thank you. Would the clerk read draft number 2024-73 in title only?
Draft 2024-73, an ordinance accepting and authorizing the city manager or his designee to execute an agreement between Maria C. Rock and the city of Kent, Ohio, with the city obtaining a permanent and temporary easement for right-of-way purpose for the project known as East Main Street Improvement Project and declaring an emergency.
Move suspension.
Second.
Second by Melissa. Please call the roll for suspension.
Ms. Selko?
Yes.
Mr. Clapper?
Yes.
Mr. De Leon?
Yes.
Mr. Hook?
Yes.
Ms. Rosenberg?
Yes.
Ms. Schaefer-Bish?
Yes.
Mr. Turner?
Yes.
And Mr. Amrine?
Yes.
Move adoption.
Second.
Second by Melissa. Any discussion on adopting this ordinance? Seeing none, please call the roll for adoption.
Ms. Selko?
Yes.
Mr. Clapper?
Yes.
Mr. De Leon?
Yes.
Mr. Hook?
Yes.
Ms. Rosenberg?
Yes.
Ms. Schaefer-Bish?
Yes.
Mr. Turner?
Yes.
And Mr. Amrine?
Yes.
Ordinance 2024-73 passes.
Thank you. Would the clerk read draft number 2024-74 in title only?
Draft 2024-74, an ordinance accepting and authorizing the city manager or his designee to execute an agreement between Faith Lutheran Church of Kent and the city of Kent, Ohio, with the city obtaining a permanent and temporary easement for right-of-way purpose for the project known as East Main Street Improvement Project and declaring an emergency.
Move suspension.
Second.
Second by Jeff. Please call the roll for suspension.
Mr. Clapper?
Yes.
Mr. De Leon?
Yes.
Mr. Hook?
Yes.
Ms. Rosenberg?
Yes.
Ms. Schaefer-Bish?
Yes.
Mr. Turner?
Yes.
Mr. Amrine?
Yes.
And Ms. Selko.
Yes.
Move adoption.
Second.
Second by Jeff. Is there any discussion on adopting this ordinance? Seeing none, please call the roll for adoption.
Mr. Clapper?
Yes.
Mr. De Leon?
Yes.
Mr. Hook?
Yes.
Ms. Rosenberg?
Yes.
Ms. Schaefer-Bish?
Yes.
Mr. Turner?
Yes.
Mr. Amrine?
Yes.
Ms. Selko?
Yes.
Ordinance 2024-74 passes.
Okay, thank you. Would the clerk read draft number 2024-75 in title only?
Draft 2024-075, an ordinance accepting and authorizing the city manager or his designee to execute an agreement between Southward Preserve LLC and the city of Kent, Ohio, with the city obtaining a temporary easement for right-of-way purpose for the project known as East Main Street Improvement Project and declaring an emergency.
Move adoption. Move suspension.
Second.
Second by Jeff. Please call the roll for adoption. or-
Mr.
Excuse me.
Suspension.
Suspension.
Mr. De Leon?
Yes.
Mr. Hook?
Yes.
Ms. Rosenberg?
Yes.
Ms. Schaefer-Bish?
Yes.
Mr. Turner?
Yes.
Mr. Amrine?
Yes.
Ms. Selko?
Yes.
Mr. Clapper?
Yes. Move adoption.
Second.
Second by Heidi. Any discussion on adopting this ordinance? Seeing none, please call the roll for adoption.
Mr. De Leon?
Yes.
Mr. Hook?
Yes.
Ms. Rosenberg?
Yes.
Ms. Schaefer-Bish?
Yes.
Mr. Turner?
Yes.
Mr. Amrine?
Yes.
Ms. Selko?
Yes.
Mr. Clapper?
Yes.
Ordinance 2024-75 passes.
Okay, thank you. Before we adjourn, let me remind who hasn't taken the fraud
Ooh.
cartoon movie that you're going to watch for 8 minutes. Get with Amy or Rhonda and get it done. It's a time factor.
We have to
Robin,
get
you're
with
gonna
you
have
or
to
just go
watch
to
this.
online?
Tried to do it before
Movie.
we come on. I couldn't do it on my phone.
It's only
Okay.
8 minutes. It's not a big deal.
I will do it.
You have to do it,
I
or you
will
won't be
do
sitting
it.
there.
I-
Do we have?
Can't do it on